Hi people, how are you doing? I hope you're doing great. Today we are going to be talking about this book by Rory Power, In a Garden Burning Gold. Sorry, In a Garden Burning Gold. I mean, I have loved the first two books that she has published. I think that she has this very particular kind of maybe weird, but in a good way, kind of writing, and her stories for me are very unique and have like this amazing voice that's totally her own. So I was very excited when she announced that she was going to write a duology, if I'm not wrong. And it's kind of a fantasy inspired by Greek mythos, but not exactly, but yeah, I mean, this is amazing. We're going to be following the point of view of two twin twins. Okay, let me read again. This is going to be a review where I'm constantly. So, yeah, recap. We are going to be following the story, and it's going to be told from two different point of views. One of the point of views is going to be told by Rhea, and the other is going to be told by Lexos, and they are twins. And they have two other siblings, a brother and a sister, and they kind of work for a father that has lots of power, and not only magical power, but like power, you're following my drift. And from the very beginning, you can feel like this is going to be like a dysfunctional family, because, yeah, the father is kind of abusive, and he's like, I'm going to order you to do something, I'm even going to move like chess pawns, and you're going to have to obey me, because the alternative, it's very discouraging. I have to say that I love when we have books that depict dysfunctional families, because not all families are perfect. And yeah, in representation, we need to have this kind of families for people who have dysfunctional families and can see themselves in it. And I love the evolution that the characters do during the book. Especially, I love Rhea. I love how far she becomes from being this daughter that wants to please her father and is always blaming herself and is always feeling that she's not enough, that everything bad that happens is because of her. And she's like this subjugate person where, you know, she's always trying to please and to make daddy happy. And I love how far she comes when she begins to realize that she has her own persona, her own voice, and maybe that she's enough as she is. And yeah, because Rhea is a character that she's always going to marry a new guy or girl, and at the end of the season she has to kill them in order for the season to change. And when we meet her at the beginning of the book, she has been having doubts about killing the husband that she had at that moment, and you know, she doesn't like the role that she's playing at all. And Lexos, her twin, comes to her and tells her about the rebellion, about people who are trying to depose their parent, their father, and he kind of encourages her to marry another one, because usually it's her father who says you have to marry this one, but in this instance, Lexos is going to defy his father and say you have to marry this another one, because I am afraid that he's a spy and they are trying to overthrow daddy. So we are going to do this maneuver. It seems like we are going against father, but really what we are doing is trying to protect his power and his authority. And Lexus wasn't wrong, because the guy that he chooses really has some kind of connection with the spies. I'm not going to be telling much more about that, but let's say that Rhea is going to have to face what she's doing, what position they have, and how it's affecting everyone else. And yeah, I'm shutting up about the plot here, but let's say that this book talks about lots of things like difference in power, the imbalance in power. There's people who have everything, and there's people who don't have everything and are suffering for it, and they are like trying to live with the consequences of having people who take advantage of everything. And we're going to have these main characters who for me are amazing. I mean, I did love Rhea, especially. Lexus is okay, but yeah, I mean, I love Rhea. She's an amazing character, and I love the path that she's taking into this book, and how she reacts and how she begins to realize different things. And also we are going to have like lots of magical, fantastical elements, which I'm not going to explain because it will be ruining the book, but it's like I have never seen anything maybe like that, and I love how the author portrayed these magical abilities and the story of different religions, about how when someone comes into power tries to eradicate other cultures, other religions, and how this book talks about it and denounces it for what it is. Like the victor spoils, the victor destroys, and tries to eradicate what's different. And in this book, we're going to have these people who have been oppressed, who have tried to be erased from the story. They're going to raise their voice, and it's something that I completely love. The characters are amazing, and there are like a couple of unexpected twists. I was expecting one of them. The other left me like, what? And yeah, there's another twist that's going to leave you like, what? Yeah, I mean, this is an amazing book. I did love it so much, and I want to know what happens in the second book and how everything is going to be solved, if it can be solved. I mean, what's going to happen? I need to know. So thank you for watching. Bye.